Obviously, you guys know I did 2 pro qualifiers so far this year, and very close, but just didn't get the card. So I think this is just meant to be. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new YouTube video. So today we were at Pure Gym. We're gonna change some chest, triceps, and a little shoulders today. In this video, I'm gonna be letting you guys know which 2 shows that I'm actually gonna do here within the next 4.5 weeks. You already know the first one is actually the Olympia Amateur, and then the other one, I have a chance to win $100,000. So I'll let you guys know that later in the video. But first up, we have some dumbbell incline press. Let's get into it. I got 10 with that last time at Freebird, but fun every time you go to a different gym. It's kind of gotta get used to the benches and used to the feel of the dumbbells. So, but 9's pretty good. All right, guys, this is the second exercise of today's workout. Since we're up here, we're doing a little bit of a different workout here, but I always start with dumbbells, so that's why I started with dumbbells. But I wanted to do a flat press, and then just seeing this one on the way. I actually tried this before at Absolute Recomp Gym in Dallas, Texas. So I tried it there. I knew it was a really good machine, so didn't know Pure had one, but we've seen it. So I'm just gonna do this exercise and do 3 sets. And then move on to another chest movement, and then a few tricep exercises, and probably 1 to 2 shoulders. That was a tough set. Good though. Okay, this feels better. All right, guys, so the first show that I'm gonna do is the Summer Shredding Classic. Not a surprise to a whole lot of people because it's the show I've did before, and this will be my fourth time now competing at this show, but it definitely means a lot to me because it was the very first show that I ever did back in 2021, and it was a show that like showed me bodybuilding. I won the overall there. I was just so ecstatic, like it just like meant the world to me at that time. So to be able to like you can't compete in summer shredding as a pro, and I'm obviously right at the cusp. So like to end that chapter and to be able to compete one more time at summer shredding just would mean a lot to me. So that's why we're doing this show. And there's no more Alpha Elite sponsorship anymore. If you win the show, it's actually $100,000 to be the summer shredding ambassador, which I obviously think I would be a good candidate for because it was the first show I did. It means a lot to me. I love talking about summer shredding and like how I got into bodybuilding because of it and how I got into fitness and just watching Christian's old YouTube and the summer shredding series and everything about it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going down there, competing, hopefully winning, and then getting into the championship to be able to show the 2-minute video to try and get that 100K. 4 weeks out as of yesterday, and then the Olympia Amateurs right after, which is like 5 days after. The good thing about summer shredding is that I have to be 210 for the bodybuilding, and so that way I don't have to squeeze down into that show and then try and get to the Olympia too. So that way I can just walk in at 210 and then compete at the Olympia at 202. Super excited, and yeah, cat's out of the bag. That's the show I'm doing, and literally can't wait. Like, I'm so excited. I was going to do North Americans like I had posted on my Instagram, but it just made way more sense to me when I found out I was still qualified to be able to compete at the championship. And that's when like it was a no-brainer for me because obviously you guys know I did 2 pro qualifiers so far this year and very close, but just didn't get the card. So I think this is just meant to be because the summer shredding is just 5 days before the Olympia Amateur, and much rather win a pro card at the Olympia than North Americans. Nothing against the North Americans, obviously it's very high competition there as well, but it would just mean a lot more to me personally to win it at the Olympia. So that's the 2 shows I'm doing, guys. I'm super excited, and that was the spark I needed. Like, I felt like going into North Americans, it just felt like such a drag, and it was like such a chore to get to the gym, such a chore to do anything. I was just exhausted and just over it. But like, when I figured out that I was still able to do summer shredding and I was qualified, like that was the spark I needed. I was like so excited, and the Olympia being right after, just like yeah, it worked out perfectly. So like very excited, very happy to be doing these 2 shows. Just a matter of putting in the work now and bringing another best package to the stage because we're on pace right now to bring something different again and just beat our look in Vancouver. And if we can do that, we're going to be in a very good place at these 2 shows. Let's get the rest of this workout in. I'm going to do 3 tricep exercises, and then we'll do some posing at the end. one more set of those because they feel so good. Feel kind of flat today. My energy levels are so up and down during prep, especially driving. Last night I needed to drive somewhere. It was like 40 minutes to, 40 minutes back. 20 minutes in, I was like dozing off. I was like, all right, I need to pull over. Into the keg parking lot, had a nap for like 10 minutes and then get back on the road because that's how like tired I am. But yeah, like during this prep, like I find like peaks and valleys. And even like feeling pretty good this morning. But like as soon as I pulled up to this parking lot here today, pulled up early, like 20 minutes prior, says, all right, I got some time. So I literally just getting tired driving here. It was only a 20-minute drive. So then I pulled up in the parking lot and passed out for 10 minutes and then came in. Just the energy levels during prep is like all over the place. And you kind of got to roll with the punches. But definitely sleep is one of the most important things during prep and just like for recovery and building muscle in general. Which brings me to the next thing. I went to a sleep lab last week and hoping to get a Cpap so I can finally get some quality sleep because I definitely snore at night and wake myself up. And I even yesterday when I fell asleep in my truck, like I knew I was waking myself up snoring because I hear myself. So yeah, it's life of a bodybuilder. But I definitely needed this Cpap long before I started bodybuilding. It was just something that was kind of there, but obviously people don't know they snore or unless other people tell them, but I don't think I knew exactly how bad it was until like poor my sleep has gotten and the daytime drowsiness that I'm feeling has affected me. So I'm hoping this is really going to change. And I had a lot of people reach out and say like CPAP's completely changed their life. Hoping I get the CPAP and get that same quality of sleep, especially for these like last few weeks of prep. All right, guys, so we finished up the chest, tricep, and shoulder workout. So we got a decent little pump, and now we're gonna do some posing at the end of the workout. Um, Definitely chatted a bit in between, so I don't feel like I have the best pump, but I also feel really flat anyway. So we'll see how I look here today. I actually had a big McDonald's refeed last night, and the last time I did that, I woke up a pound lighter. This time I woke up 3 pounds heavier. Changed a little bit from the last time I did the McDonald's carb up. So we're basically just testing it to see if we're gonna do that leading into peak week for the Olympia. After last night, we'll just see what happens. I'll probably try it one more time, and if we get a good result from it, then we'll do it. But my body composition does look better today, but it's just that the weight going up and a little bit of indigestion as well last night, kind of questioning it. So anyway, I'm gonna do some posing here now, show you what I look like at 4 weeks out from summer shredding and 4.5 weeks out from the Olympia. Guys, so that is the current physique. Like I said, 4 weeks out from Summer Shredding Classic and a chance to win $100,000, and 4.5 weeks out from the Olympia, where I'll be going for my pro card once again. So this will actually be the 7th time going for my pro card. A lot of close calls, a lot of hard work, and a lot of shit in between, but this will be lucky number 7 down in Vegas, so I'm really looking forward to it. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. We're actually going to be doing a weekly YouTube video now up until summer shredding, and then we'll get the show day and the weigh-in down there, and then I'll also be getting the show day and the weigh-in stuff for the Olympia as well. So definitely have like 6 to 7 videos coming up over the next 4.5 weeks. Excited to show you guys everything. Excited to show you guys the carb up as well. We have 2 days to carb up for both of these shows, so we won't be doing the 24-hour 2400 carbs like I said I was going to do, because that changed when we weren't going to do North Americans anymore. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.